Okay, November.
And we are live, yeah?
Yep. And now we're live.
We're
Hello,
live.
everyone. Nice
Hey,
to meet
everyone.
you. It is our November MEA, and as always, in the end of the month, we again with you, reporting some last updates. And today, I want to present you, as always, Maciej, our head of the project. And today, he will tell you a lot of interesting stuff. So, Maciej, floor is yours.
Sounds good. So good to see you, everyone. Today will be some really bullish updates. I will go through all the 15 points that we wrote on the Medium to explain our vision. And then we will have a special guest, Zbig, John. He will join from the call, and he will talk about a little bit more about his upcoming game, Monopoly World. So this is going to be really excited. I think you will see enough of the information why the good things are ahead of us. So let's start with the presentation because I think we'll be rushing on time, you know.
Yes, sure.
So,
I'm on presentation here, and let me throw us
Alright.
here. So, yep.
so I can use the mouse. So
Yes.
first
And-
I will go through Reality Metaverse very quickly, the 15 points. Then I will allow John to speak from the call, and once he finish, then I will go back and talk a little bit more about Reality Genesis, NFTs, and Rush, and what to expect in the near future. So Reality Metaverse. So where we are. So this is me, Maciej. This is here Stanisław. We see you every single month. And first point of topic is RMV exponential growth. So this is the article, and actually the plan that we are preparing for the pre-altcoin season. We just want to let everybody know that we are preparing a lot of events, a lot of marketing, a lot of promotion, a lot of PR activities to show that RMV is a token you should be able, everybody should hold basically. So first, I want to talk about a little bit about the 1 year chart, like how where we are. And yes, there was in the March, almost every single crypto was spiking. And at the time, I was mentioning to everybody, this is not a bull run. Be careful, not buy too much. And we went from around 1.2 to 12 cents about the next. And then since then, for over 8 months, it was a bearish market. But I want to point out that almost every single project on GameFi, almost pretty much every single coin was in the bearish market for 8 months. So this is not something that is just simply for RMV, it's very basic overall. Here is the sandbox. It was in the March and then went down all the way to where we are here. This is the recent spike because they were mentioned about on the Binance recently. Same thing with the Decentraland, right? Was going for past 8 months, keep going bearish. Then we got the top GameFi project, except the first one, which is the Notcoin, because it was just released around that time. They got really lucky. They got released right at the peak of their last altcoin, like small momentum. But then, as you can see, it was still going down till recently. So this is not the altcoin season yet for the GameFi projects, but we are slowly getting there. We're just waiting for the Bitcoin to lose its steam on the dominance, and then all the money will move from the profits to more like higher risk coins. It's happened every couple years. So this is a good things to expect, and this is what we are expecting. I just want to do another very quick comparison: Sand versus RMV and Gala versus RMV. So we are the orange one. So as you can see, we're extremely volatile still. When we go up, we can go up 10x. When we go down, we can go down 80-90%, right? So this is still because of the small amount of volume, small amount of liquidity. However, like Sandbox, when they went up around 2x, but when they go down during the 8 months period, they were still around 60 to 70% down. So not as RMV didn't perform as bad as you actually expect in terms of that. So potential to grow is insane, but that's just because of the small market cap we are still having. So just keep that in mind when we go through all the points. We have prepared the RV exponential growth roadmap, and what you expect at every different price point. So we go through over this very quickly. However, we are trying to aim really high. When we were aiming around 10 cents, 12 cents back in the March, we will be aiming more. If I'm going back to this graph, and you see the price of the token for, let's see, RMV, just very quickly, we were also going from this point, right? So we are a little bit better than last year, but actually we are starting from the same position than before March. So first thing, community buyback. So we ask the community to go to the market, buy the tokens, and then send the tokens to us to get the package. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. A lot of people are complicating things because we have mid-tier and we have the high tier for the wealth purchases that are off the market. They are custom packages. I gave the examples of how we will calculate on average, but everybody will be treated differently. For the community buyback, you have up to 4 per user packages that you can buy $50 of RMV, send them to us, we send you an NFT package each Monday. That's it. Now, why we are doing this? Because it creates a buying pressure from a lot of accounts. If simple 1-2 accounts trading, then, well, it's basically the algo boss will take it and dump the price. So, whenever you see very big spike from some big well coming in, few seconds later, the price go back to the same level. When you have suddenly hundreds of people buying, the algo trading start buying as well. So it moves everything moves up. We also want the community to be engaged. Actually, we don't need this event to do what we plan. I want you to be engaged. If some people want to hold NFTs, we'll give you opportunity to get NFTs at amazing discount right now. And if you want to hold RMV, hold it. Basically, maybe this is the right time to get them right before all the exciting stuff that are happening on the market. Second thing that we want to do is actually weekly green candle. When we see this, we do nothing. When we see this or this, every week we'll put 2 million of our tokens to the game staking. And to make it more exciting, we will have a DAO for the community, and the community will decide which game to vote for every single week. So this is what we are planning to do, and this is what we're actually trying to do. And why? Basically, give you opportunity to see that the game staking is not stuck at 7 or 9 million. We're helping you. Maybe community buying power decreased, or maybe you wanted to invest in NFTs. It's okay. We do it for you. We want those games as much live as you. A very quick question I got from Bren. How long the buyback event will last? It will last every single week for 16 weeks. So 4 months it will last. Token burn. All right. Every 2 cents, the token will increase. We will burn 1 million. This is the reserves. But we are limiting to 50 million, so it's 5% of max supply. And this will happen if ever we reach $1.02. So imagine there's a burn at 2 cents, 4 cents, 6 cents, and the reason why we do it because scarcity increases in value. So it's increasing the momentum of token. But it also is showing our dedication to create the value. So this is extremely important. Marco, you asked, can we buy on text like KuCoin? Yes, you can. You just take a screenshot and in the form put the file as a screenshot, and it's good. So you can do KuCoin, Maxi, BitGet. You can do on Dex. Up to you. We know some people will sell on Maxi and buy on KuCoin. We know that, but I think most of the community will actually participate. I think this is when people think like this is not a good time to sell. This is a good time to accumulate. So I'm not so worried about those kind of flips. Match buybacks. All right, so this is interesting. If you buy, we buy, right? We calculate each Sunday how much, and if 500 people spend $50 each week, we will double it. Basically, this more sustained demand, more buying pressure. So this is what we want to do. We want to make this into attractive investment, especially for the potential new investors that are here. Currently, when we introduce the project to somebody, the first thing they go to see is that they see the all the chart like this going down, right? This is not interesting to anyone. The best marketing is a green candle. We show it because back in March we had like couple weeks of green candles, day after day after day, and we had huge amount of the new people join the product. Nobody advertised on the bear market, so this is why we kept quiet. We waited for the right moment. Bullish market comes. This is where we're starting to create momentum. Much buybacks are going to be just that. Then fixed circulation. So we decide that we will have 600 million tokens in the total circulation, and this will not change till at least January 2026, or maybe longer. But out of the 600 million, we already have 50 million are frozen for Rush. So we have 550 million. Then 50 million additional will be frozen for Trumpet coins. So there will be 500 million. Then potentially 50 million will be burnt if the token goes up quite a lot. And if you approve the unclaimed royalties, I expect this around this amount will be burnt as well. So it's quite a lot. Having the fixed circulation is really good for new investors. Also offer scarcity, but most importantly, no inflation. There will be no information that there will be no something like, oh, somebody suddenly can come into the market and dump all the tokens. There will be protection for that. Now, we also planning to outperform the market. So the idea is that on November 25th, GameFi was trading between -10 to -20%. We remain stable, right? On November 26th, which was yesterday, the GameFi grows around 6%. We try to grow by 7%. So we will try to do our best to accumulate our royalties, buybacks, and doing the strategic time. When the market going down, probably the RMV will also go down. It's healthy to have a pullback. But when the market goes up, we will make sure that we will try to match it. Why? Again, green candle is the best marketing that you can buy. Quickly checking if there are any question. Meg, you can trade on a MetaMask. There's a swap option, so this will be not an issue. Number 7, royalties increase. So we talk about it. I just remind you, we are in the phase 1. The more games we have, the more revenue we generate. Those increase royalties will start increasing over time. So this is something that we do. When we are reaching between like phase 1 and phase 2 or phase 3 and there's no new games, we'll stop the sales. When we add in more games, it creates more royalties pressure. So this is also calculation that we got. The tier 5, tier 4, tier 3 NFTs were earning quite little to almost no royalties. So we want to put more focus on them, because it's not fun that you open the loot box, get tier 5, and then you have 1,000 or 1,500 days to break it even. It's not fun. We know it. So we want to give more love to those initially, because then everything would just move at the same speed. Phase 2 will happen once we increase royalties. We're not there yet, but we'll be there in couple of moments. So I will take a pause now. It's 7 points. I have 8 more points to go, but I would right now like to for John to come in and talk about a little bit about his project that is coming from the Royalty games. So I know that Staszek is preparing. Hey, John, can you hear us?
Okay, I think now John can hear us.
So he should be able to share screen, yeah?
Yeah, he will be able to share screen. Let's just check if everything's all right with the connection. As I see, we can hear. John, can you say something?
Yes, hello.
Can you guys hear
Am I
it?
being
Just give me a thumbs up. Right.
Okay, let's
Yes,
just
we
check
can hear.
everything's all right from our side.
Hey guys, can you hear it? John, thumb up if you hear it. Yes, I can hear you.
Perfect. So hello guys. Basically, I'm in Reality Metaverse project as well in this Reality Games part. And I would love to share some news. Yes, okay. So guys, hello from Reality Games, which is a nice part of Reality Metaverse. And I'd like to share with you some news during Reality Games, which are quite important for Reality Metaverse. So first of all, I would love to share the link. So I will share the link with you, which some of you might know.
So we're adding the link to the chat, so everybody can
Okay,
click
so
here.
the link is shared. So this is the link to our Monopoly World project. Here we are raising money for Monopoly World. As you can see, we are already oversubscribed. But the reason why I'm sending you this because it has all important information regarding the project. But we have some news about Monopoly. So I would like to share a few things about that, and starting with one single photo that will allow you to probably understand the connection. So let me share this. Okay, sharing the screen. So who understands what it is? Are you seeing some familiarities with the initial Reality Metaverse website, a marketplace? So Monopoly World will be using monetization webshop based on Reality Metaverse tech, and we will be selling Monopoly cards. And those Monopoly cards, we are seeing there will be a connection between the Reality Metaverse and Monopoly World. Still, this is in debate between few parties, Hasbro, us, and Reality Metaverse, how to make it right regarding, because we are not talking about NFTs, we are talking about digital assets. Because NFT is the word that has not the greatest connotation. We need to find a better wording for it, even if it is the same thing. So we go for digital assets, and we are planning to have a lot of digital assets, which are coming from Reality Metaverse, and we're going to use them in Monopoly World. If you are in Poland now, you will be able to find the game in the App Store. So the game is already in the App Store in Poland in technical soft launch. It has very good numbers. We are thinking about global launch in Q2 next year. And when there is a global launch, it means that digital assets will start to fly. And the NFT owners will receive, will be growing together with Monopoly World. So this is what I can share with you simply on today's call. You have a link where there is a video with a full explanation about the product, where we are, who we are, what we do. And I'm happy to answer any questions if they come right now, and I will have to leave you for another meeting. So if there is something, please let me know.
So the question is, can John hear me?
Yes.
Hey, John, can you hear me? So the question is there a way for people from other countries to get in? Or is it only Poland?
Right now, it is Poland. It is Poland only, so you can download it in Poland. You can.
All right. Another question? Open microphone to speak.
He can hear us.
Okay. Another question will be, what will be the percentage between Monopoly World and NFT holders in terms of royalties, as Undergo gives around 30%?
So this is the one part, because Landlord Go was our own game, so we were capable, to make the decisions our own without asking anybody. And with Monopoly, of course, we have Hasbro involved, and the deal structure is under negotiation. So I cannot answer exactly how much, but it will be lower than it was in Landlord Go. That's the fact, but not much lower. So this is what I can tell right now.
All right. We have some question about RMV. It's as a heart of the ecosystem, basically. And basically the question is like, assets using RMV will be linked to other royalty games like Monopoly and Rush.
The idea is that the assets, because the assets, they belong to Reality Metaverse. So Reality Metaverse is making everything to connect any kind of potential revenue stream. So this is how this should work. Yes. So because Reality Metaverse has created for a big amount of money the big database of buildings, and this is why we in Monopoly we are using those assets, and in return we pay to Reality Metaverse percentage from that. So it's a license fee.
All right. Can we play on Android?
Could you repeat?
Can we play on Android?
Yes, we can on the latest devices in Poland. Yes, we can. At the moment, there's like 60% of devices on Android are switched off because of the performance things we are testing, and will be going down, and the game will be available for 90% of the devices that are on the market now.
Okay, there's a question. Would Rush token be used in Monopoly World?
We cannot connect that. We cannot connect that. We are discussing only about assets, the assets that were created in Metaverse, and Reality Rush is another game like Monopoly that is using the existence of the assets. So it will always go to the mother, and the mother is Reality Metaverse.
All right, guys. Any more questions? I will give you 15 more seconds. Or John, maybe you have some final remarks that we would like to talk. All right. So
Okay. So guys, thank you very much. It was a pleasure to have you. Happy that I was able to join you.
thank you, John, for coming, and I'll see you back in office. All right. So I'm back. There's another question from Paradise. I think I can answer it. Will it only be possible to buy the iconic Venus online web shop you showed, or also in game? So basically, you can connect from the game, go to online, and get the iconic items. So that's how it's going to be working. But the idea is that we will use our existing technology. You have the interactive map in the Monopoly, and you'll be able to acquire different buildings that have some benefits in the game. So this will pretty much target more Web 2 players, not the Web 3, but the revenue generated from this digital asset will actually move to Reality Metaverse. Double sound. Are we still in the Google?
It's already fixed, as I see.
Fixed? Okay.
Remove the app, please.
So we are still in the echo.
Probably it is just a delay in the streaming, so it should be all right now. I see only one device which recorded our audio, so should be all right. But if issue will be still there, just let us know, and I will think what the problem.
All right, so we are back to royalties. So, like as I mentioned, we want people to be excited. We want people to hold NFTs, and we want you to actually will be able to earn more, because it's not exciting when you buy NFT and wait for a very long time to earn something from that. So we are fully aware of it. Our biggest mistake, yes, and we admit to it, was that we didn't release any game between Landlord Go and Monopoly. Now we have 5 games in the pipeline. One, Rush, is in development, with a patch coming probably end of this week, but maybe early next week. So this is we are fixing that. So because more games, more traffic to the games, royalties go up. So this is why we can actually increase them. So this is really good. And the bonus point, it's not mentioned anywhere, but we plan to burn NFT shares, right? So we put it on the vote, and there will be multiple votes. So maybe we'll take tier 0, and we'll ask the community. There's a 50,000 shares per tier 0. Would you like us to change it to, let's say, 5,000? And the community will ask yes or no. The idea is in here that we want the community, you, to own majority of the NFTs, not us. You know, we did a lot of shares, but we actually don't need that many. So maybe it's time to burn them. You know, maybe it's time to allow you to own majority of them. So if a new community come in, the only way for them to acquire is from our marketplace. That could be an idea. Well, of course, we have still a new 3D models included for some other famous buildings or countries that are not released yet. And this is where we have new loot boxes and anything, but existing one, maybe it's time for us to burn majority of the shares. So that would be also the idea. So the only way to increase royalties up for every single current NFT. First vote. So we have the unclaimed token burn. The idea, we talked about it in August. Sorry, that we want to burn the tokens that are not claimed for more than 2 months, right? And before we say, yeah, we want to do it, but we didn't ask the community. Our advisory asked us to do it because we don't have this double sound is heavy. You have to fix the sound.
It's impossible.
Like maybe here.
No, no, no. We don't have. I checked in my headphones. Everything is alright.
So I don't know.
Can please turn one off? It's maybe this user watching
But
the previous part of the translation. Oh, now it syncs. I don't know. Can we know another opinion? If can you hear it clearly, or is it again double sound there? Sound
so,
is good now. So
okay, all right. So I continue. So far we have the not finished results, but so far 100% of the community want us to burn the tokens, which is good. We do it. Well, why we do that is basically because to reduce supply. When we reduce supply, it creates scarcity. When the scarcity is there, they increase the value. So this is another thing that we're planning to do for token. And of course, it motivates community to be active. I love that thing. I love the DAO. So I think we're going to be using it quite a lot from now on. So we will use it again this week for number 9, which is second vote this week, monthly royalties. All right. This is going to be with some people very bad, with some people very good, because I hear mixed feeling, but it's very important for the project right now to reduce the selling pressure. The only it's not going to be permanent. If you vote for yes, we will slowly, when the token increase, allow more often to withdraw till it's back to daily. But we do have users who withdraw every single day, go to the market, sell the token, and because of that, we have small dips all the time, and then it tricks like algo trading, it tricks the exchanges, it tricks other bots to put even more pressure. So even if somebody come in and buy a lot of tokens, it would dump the tokens right away, because that's how the algos are unfortunately set up. That's why I also don't like the exchanges, because there's so much everybody trying to steal from everybody basically on the exchanges. If you are good with the coding, you can create the algo trading and just take advantage of project, of people, and sometimes even from the exchanges as well. So why we do that? Well, because to reduce the down pressure. Like, we don't want daily to drop. We want to have in control pressure when people are selling, and this will give us increased upward momentum, and we will prepare whenever there's a time for claim. We'll be prepared to jump into the market and to avoid the selling pressure. The idea is like this: if the committee votes that yes, we want to have a royalties instead of daily to monthly, then on 15 of every month, we'll open a claim button. And you can withdraw 15, 16, 17, up to you. The moment you click withdraw, claim, the next time you will be able to claim the royalties again will be next month on 15. So this is the idea. This is the idea that we will try to do. Now I see somebody mentioned like threshold for withdrawals. We don't want to do it because, well, some people don't have many NFTs. Some people maybe have like 10 NFTs, and if we decide, 1,000 tokens threshold, they will reach them maybe in 1 year. Where people that actually damaging the projects are the one that can withdraw a couple thousand every day. So this is, threshold doesn't gonna work. What you're going to expect is that, imagine, currently we have daily royalties, and there's like, imagine the user that claims just every couple of days. So, it's sell, and we do buyback, and sell, we do the buyback, and sell, we do the buyback, and sell. It's every day is dripping the price. Imagine that we do the royalties. Now we don't have those dripping. People will still sell whenever there's high price. People will still sell, but because of the selling pressure just happens once a month, for like 5 days, like 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, maybe. What will happen for the next 25 days is that token will slowly increase, and then people will sell the people want to sell. But here we are prepared to do strategic buyback. We expect this to happen, so we can put in more resources here. And then again, if you see this chart, not this chart, but this chart, the question is, are you actually going to be selling? you know. And which one is better for the sellers, you know? You might be actually selling here and here and here and here, so actually your average sell is lower than here. If you sell here or here, you'll be selling for less than here. So this is the idea of the monthly royalties, just to decrease that dipping, so we can do with the community buybacks and our buybacks as well, plus royalties, to move the trend into different directions. So this is the idea that we want to put for the vote. If the vote is not successful, we leave it as it is. You know, like, it's important for us, but community, you are the key. The project also belongs to you, so we want you to participate in that. I think the monthly royalties will be tomorrow, put for the vote, and it will last a bit longer than daily unclaimed tokens burning, because we pretty much knew that the community will want to burn the tokens, but this one we have no idea. Let everybody who wants to participate in voting, let them give a chance to participate, and we'll remind this a couple times. 10 is a massive PR push. This is it's all about strategic timing. If we do PR right now, nobody will care. Like, seriously, like, nobody will care. Everybody will read about RMV. Oh, sounds good, you know, like, oh, monopoly, great, and then they will go check the chart and be like, okay, I'm not gonna look at that. We need to increase the vote. We need to get the token to go up. We need to have new all-time high. When that happens, this is when we put the biggest things we have, the biggest guns. Why? To keep the momentum going. So all-time high is 12 cents. What's happened when we reach 15 cents? Monopoly World. That will speed up. You know, we'll go crazy with that announcement in the industry. Then Peter Moore announcement as an advisor to Royalty. What does it mean? It will mean basically top 100 projects in the crypto space don't have this kind of advisors. It's like top of the top. You know, this person is the previous senior vice president of Unity engine. He was CEO of EA Sports. You know, if you play FIFA, you know the game, right? He was general manager of EA. He was president of Sega. He loves football. He was CEO of Liverpool City. Now he has his own team in the Santa Barbara. So this guy, extremely experienced, and you know, using this kind of PR right now, it's not the right time, but it will be when we show the momentum. So this is what we're trying to do. Also, during the bear market, nobody do advertisement, nobody promote any projects. There's nothing about crypto. Radio don't talk about Bitcoins. There's no TV, no billboards. Right now, everybody talks about Bitcoin, right? So the things are changing. We do that PR to attract the investors and to drive adoption of the project at the strategic points. Then we have the point 11. So Monopoly World, new games, Telegram domination. We want to get 5 games now in the pipeline. We have Reality Rush. We have Monopoly World in Q2 2025. And then we have 4 more titles outside those 2 that I mentioned. And like as I mentioned, LGO and Monopoly between was about 2 years that we haven't released a game. This was the biggest mistake. This is the reason why your royalties decrease, because when the project released, Landlord Go was hot. It had a lot of users, you know, a lot of big spenders, you know, people played the game. Right now, this game is pretty old, and about 10% of the users that back compared to 2 years ago. So we need the new products to influence. Reality Rush is successful. We will be increasing this even further, but remember what I mentioned always, that this game will be big when the PvP comes, and the PvP is still in the work. We will get back to that point, what to expect before PvP to get the PvP, right? But the games equal more royalties, more token demand. Monopoly will not use token, as for now. Maybe in the future, Hasbro will change mentality, but right now, it's not going to use. But that doesn't mean that, for example, Donald Trumpet, Weather Challenge, Reality Rush, use RMB. They will. They will at sometimes it will be just simple as liquidity, sometimes it will be the hard currency in the game. So we have more utility for the token, and the NFT royalties increase because now we are getting revenues from a lot of different products that will generate higher royalties for everybody. Again, ads. So nobody do this. Nobody do this, all right? But when we did last campaign, it was around end of February. We were talking about we would do a lot of marketing, and we did marketing. We had influencers. We went from 0.12 to 12 cents. It was 10x in the bear market. Now, upcoming campaign, it's going to be even bigger, but the difference is we are in the bull market. So why we do that? Again, we want the new users, drive awareness. We want the token to grow. We want you guys to profit. Many of you are with us, but nobody profit. We need poor people become rich, because when this happen, we got global attention. We don't have this yet. X Infinity for very many months was unknown project. Only when people started to talk about that, I started making a lot of playing Xe. This is when 2 million players started playing and collapsed the servers. It was we need that. So we're not doing the token growth for us. We don't care. We really think like token is like in and out for us. The token is just in the community, and the team doesn't sell the token. So if the token is 1 cent on $1, for us it won't change it because the team never sells the token. It doesn't make any difference. But we know that this is the biggest marketing for the product if the token shows very big growth. This is all we are trying to do with that. Now, tier 1 exchanges. So we do have a plan of when we will release even better exchanges than KuCoin. So stay tuned. And actually, if you have the roadmap, I'll put it on the Royalty Metaverse channel so you can download it. You know exactly at which price level will happen. So we have negotiation with the exchanges, and we tell them we get to this level, we release it. The difference is we will not give tokens to exchange anymore. If they ask for listing fee, we'll pay with the dollar. No more dumping of the RMB by exchange. We did that a few times, and only our community suffer. Every time we went to exchange, instead of like grow up because oh wow, big exchange came in, the token went down. So we don't want that. We don't want that to happen. 14. Every 5 cents that the price increase will improve the staking rewards for the token for everybody. If you stake previously, or you're staking now, or you stake in the future, everybody will have this percentage increase. So if, for example, token eventually is 40 cents, and you are staking for 2 years, your APR is like 58% already. It's amazing. And then it allows people to hold longer. We reward your loyalty, and because the tokens are moved from the circulating supply to stake, so these are out of the circulation, the growth of price happens because of the scarcity of the token. So we reward for token to go big. Power. Okay. So you ask me which exchange. I cannot tell you because this is against the rules of the exchange. If I tell you this and that video goes to them, we might be banned for life. So I wish to tell you, I cannot, but they are really good, really, really good. top of the top. Tier buyback. So this is something that got confusion yesterday, that people say that our events are too complicated, and go back to the first event that, you buy $50 worth of RMV, send to us, we send you a package, and people get confused because we also have tier buyback. If you spend more money, right, if you buy more, at least $500 each week, you can still fill up the form, but don't send us tokens. Just give us the contact, and we will personally ask you to create the offer that suits you, right? So maybe you prefer NFT package, maybe you want higher staking, maybe you want some discount in the future. This is why it got so confusing. What I wrote is in the Telegram. It's an example of how we would think this will look like, but it's just like that, tier buybacks. So if you the whole buyback program is buy $50, get an NFT package, nothing to it. I understand that it's sometimes the wording gets confusing, so from future we'll use images to explain what we are trying to do, and also maybe sometimes a video. If we are planning to do something bigger, we will try to write also in the simplest possible language, and sometimes maybe just do as simple events as possible. Unfortunately, no, fortunately, but can be different taken by the community. We have a lot of different users with a lot of different scenarios. So we have users who have maybe 1,000 tokens, and we have users who have 1 million tokens. And we cannot have the same rule for everybody in terms of the events. It happens for every single game. Like if you're level 5 or if you're level 40, the game will ask you to do different things. Same thing happening in the rush. If you're level 1 and do the spin, you get much less RP points than if you level 20 and do the spin. Actually, the percentage is the same of the winning the RP points, but if you're like level 20 and you get 5,000 points, you don't care. But if you get 20 million points, that makes sense. But for level 1, getting 20 million points, put him onto level 15 doesn't make any sense. So this is why it seems like very complicated, but we are trying to offer product to as many community members as possible. So that's it. This is the roadmap. So I will just go very quickly what will happen in the near future. Every 2 cents we burn the token, and staking will increase. So let's say that we are reaching the all-time high from March. So we will get all the way to a few million tokens decrease. Weather Challenge will start to get a major PR, and we will stop on that, right? And the monopoly is around here. So it's about momentum. But outside that, we have a weekly events, we have one-time events, and we have overall events like royalties. Still 16 phases to go. Any questions right now? So let me check. Is there any cap in APY increase? No, but then let's be honest. I don't think the token will grow to $5, $10, right? So the cap is how far the token grows. So I don't think you will be that high. Website updates. Okay, let me just check. The website update will have the updates. We keep updating it. Like recently, we just update the listing. Like it's tell you if the auctions are sold and unsold. We didn't have this kind of feature. We keep updating it. The bigger things will happen early next year. So we are focusing on the token growth right now. Will part of the income from Monopoly go to assets of the day, or all income go to that was purchased? Okay. Yes, all the royalties generated, 3% go to asset of the day, 5% goes to asset of the day, 2% of the whole week goes to asset of the week. It will happen for all games. Okay, the monopoly stuff really not for everyone. Well, because we do testing, we have one country to do all the tests, one country to improve the retention, improve the monetizations, and then once the numbers are really good, then we can release globally. We cannot release globally as of now because then it will not be a success. We need to make sure that enough players playing in one specific country that we control it, make that, listen to the feedback, improve it, and once the numbers are great, then release globally. It's a one-time shot, so we have to be extremely careful. For the new features, I will talk about Reality Rush right now. But before that, let's talk about the token, Rush token. So we released the token. It was growing every single day. It was doing pretty good. Then we had the A drop, which we expected to happen, that it will go down. But we prepare for it, and then we do massive buyback again. Then we had the auto claim, where people in the first day actually, those who wanted to claim and sell, they did, and then we started moving up again, up again, up again. Then we opened the A drops, like we are giving more tokens right now than we are buying back because of the A drop. But once the A drop stops, it will change. But there are some users that were taking advantage. Well, a couple users who had thousands of accounts, and they did take advantage of some loophole. So you saw probably a couple days ago, like one user transferring to themselves like from hundreds of different accounts, Rush, and dumping. So we actually banned those users, and then we put money outside the earnings. So we use our own funds to bring back the value. So we should see this like before, that slowly the token will starting to increase. Why it doesn't increase faster? Because you guys don't do tasks. Simple as that. We've been talking about it, that completing a task will guarantee more revenue in the mining, but most of the people don't do it. So we are going to change completely how the task feature work, but that's soon. Upcoming feature right now, probably this week, could be early next week, but expect around this time, is that we have a new friends referral. So I will pay you basically to get a friend. You have a spins, and you can win dollars, you can win ton, you can win Rush for every friend you refer. So as simple as that. And then the more friends you refer, you are higher VIP, and then you get additional rewards. So we are simplified the friends referral. Of course, if you click here, your friends leveling up, you're getting more stuff, but we are reducing stuff like Rush tokens or loot boxes, instead of we just want to give you dollars, for doing that. So it doesn't negatively affect the Rush token, and we basically pay you for marketing for us. So that's what we are doing with this. Also, premium sweepstakes will be up. So I will talk with the Stan tomorrow regarding what prizes will be there. The prizes will be similar to what you see in the normal sweepstakes, but to get to the premium sweepstakes will require some stuff, and they will require ticket and Rush. So a lot less people will participate in those premium sweepstakes. That means also that it will be much easier for you to get it. And power. You ask about is it only for new referral? No. Whenever your friend level up, they get spin. We are giving you the spin for every time friends playing the game. So we focusing now more on people playing the game instead of people joining the game. So go if you have a friend who is level 20 and go to 21, you still get reward. Even if you invite those friends like a few months ago, you will still get reward. But if you just invite 10,000 of level 1, you don't expect anything. So basically, against the botting, right? Next, after this, we have the Lucky Chess feature that's coming. There will be probably next week or 2 weeks after, and then elite facilities will happen that will require you rush to pay, and there will be quite a lot of rush required. But it's one-time fee. Of course, they're upgradable, but then, for example, Eternal Fountain will give you free daily time, which is basically if you don't want to do task, you just own this, and every day you will get 3 hours, right? We will have a new task for playing other games. So we came up with the partnership with one company that requests our players to go, for example, play some mobile games. You know, if you reach like level, if you open the game, maybe they will pay you $1, maybe they pay you $10. Some tasks will pay up to $50 per task, and they will be paying this in rush for you. So we sending them traffic, and of course part of this goes to the project, so it also goes to the mining. So we're fixing the task, but this is one part of the fixing of the task. We also add Telegram stars for those who doesn't use crypto, and adding the Telegram stars also will give us feature by Telegram. If we don't have Telegram stars, we'll not be able to be in the search. So that will give a really good boost in the traffic for us. After that, we will have monetization changes. So the loot boxes will be not with Tone, but with Rush and with stars. You know, for those who just started in the game. No more Tone for the loot boxes. So it also will speed up everything, because all you have to do is put a lot of rush in the game, and then you can be using this as often as you want, or earn the rush, use the rush to improve your board. We have also city services going to level 40, and the gray works, which will let you earn a lot of rush. Like level 1, on average, pays 1,950 rush a day if you have a good enough board, right? Level, the last level pays around 250,000 rushes if you manage to success this kind of project. So this will be totally different game, because now not only the quality of the board matters, but sometimes smaller board is better off. So this will let you earn substantial rush. So you'll be probably using the rush to upgrade your board with new loot boxes. Upcoming features after that, before the PvP, we will have the EVM wallet compatibility. So all you will have to do is just add your Polygon address, add your Ethereum address, and so on and so forth. So whenever if you win something, like for example NFT, you know, there will be no longer all our team member contact you, will send it automatically, right? So this is something that is going to happen before the PvP, because it's a lot of work for us as well. And now our John Berg, his name Camberg, it's actually John Berg. Actually now he's on the holiday, so now even slower replying to this, unfortunately, but people deserve holidays. Votes will be major feature for PvP. That's going to happen right before PvP. And we have a community battles. So you will be another mini game before PvP, which will be maybe not that exciting, but something else to do in this. You will vote on your guild, right, and then battle with other guilds. APIs, this is more for us. Notification system, we will have a message. We'll be able to message you in the game instead of outside the game, which is really good. And you will have main character customization. Your pigeon will be able to have perks. Will be able to have boosts. Will be able to earn you rush. Will be able to increase your chances of winning better building in the loot box. So this is what we are actually going to do with the character customization. And then cosmetics. Some people just want to have a different looking board, different looking pigeon, because they want to. And this will be really fun, because in the future I will be able to visit your board. You know, so this, some people really like to show off, and some people just want to do.
Can I show it?
Yeah, you can show it.
Yeah. Oh, it is one of concepts, but still, I think you will enjoy it. But it's nothing about coming with the realization. It's just a new 3D model which
Yeah, there will be 3D models of pigeons.
Yes, yes.
Imagine there will be 40 advisors, so 40 different type of pigeons. Yep. And task modification, because you guys are not doing this, very few people are doing this. I think about 2% of people actually completing the task. And most of the tasks are so easy. Basically, you click the task and you open another app, the task is finished. And some people just pretend that they open the app, that you don't go it. Because of that, the revenue is really, really low in the mining. So we are going to ensure participation. There are challenges coming to that, to the task, that will ask you a simple question. You have a multiple 3 answers. You have to choose the right one, right? And because we implemented, if people mention the answer on the chat, they're gonna get banned from the game and from the chat. So that's kind of will improve the ensure participation. You know, if you want to get free time, and it's better for entire community. So that's it. I will take a couple questions from here. And when will Tire Rush be released? Before PvP? So yeah, before PvP, around also December time. Referrals will 100% attract bots. Of course they do. And what about those of us that don't have the benefits of doing referrals? All right. By bringing the bots, you don't get anything from the new system. You basically, the bots don't play game for you, so there's no reward for it. So like that. If you don't have benefits of doing referrals, well, you get nothing. Like as simple as that. You know, why we need friends referral? Because we need people to say, hey guys, I played this game. It's really fun. I get some rush, you know, and it's cool to merge the buildings and see what happens. If you cannot bring this to us, well, basically you are doing marketing for us. If you don't do that, we spend money to do marketing as well. So this is why the friends referral is used. I know that a lot of people don't like it, but this is necessary evil, so to say, like to have it. If we imagine you have one influencer who can bring in 10,000 active players to the game, well, you might feel it's not fair because he has a big community and he can bring it. But for the project overall, and for your revenues, and for the token value, you will actually increase quite a lot. So, necessary evil, so to say. Any chance to have free will of boosts like 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, 6x? Yeah. So we will have a new type of prizes where you will be able to get different things, even instant prizes. Like maybe you have a free roll to win 1 ETH, right? So we will, everything that we have there that is for cost on will also be available for as a prize of winning. So you have this kind of opportunities. We have to tokenize everything. What I mean by tokenizing is that every part of the game will need to have its own unique item, and then we'll be able to offer those items for others. I'm curious about prizes like PlayStation 5 or other electronic items in the sweepstakes. Do you purchase them beforehand or only after the winner is determined? We buy them when we get the winner because we don't want to ship PlayStation 5 from Poland to, let's say, Turkey, because shipping will be more expensive than the PlayStation 5. So what will happen in this situation, in this example, is that we will buy the PlayStation 5 in Turkey and send him locally. So that's how we usually do. And also some winners, they don't want to win they don't want to get the prize. Like, great that I won PlayStation 5, but I have one. So we will give them half rewards in token. So they have a choice, like 50% of the value in token or the real price. So this is what we are doing. I will take one more question, and then I'll talk about Genesis. Titan tier, they producing more rush than mining option? Yes, that's correct. If you have full board of Titan, tier 1, it will produce you 20,000 rush per hour. I know that's a lot, but it will cost you around $5 million US to get to the entire board of tier 1 Titans. So extremely highly unlikely that it's going to happen anytime soon. All right, so Genesis, I have only one slide. What we are planning to do. So no, this project is not dead. We are actually creating events for it right now, and you will see those events in January and February. We will announce them for Genesis holders. But on the December, you will get a higher tier NFT if you are a Royalty Metaverse Genesis owner, and lower tier if you are a Weather Challenge NFT. And then we do have a buyback for RMV right now for the community. We also offer some special offer for Genesis owners if they want to participate in buyback. So this will be like that. And Genesis points will finally be exchangeable for rewards. And this we will have that upcoming article about that. Weather challenge, very quickly. I know we delayed. We said last month that if you withdraw but you want to stake more, we will give you addition on the APR continuously. We had no development time to do that. So everybody who was participating in the weather challenge staking will get an NFT airdrop to you very soon. And as soon as we can open the new staking for previous owners, we will do it. If we don't, we will airdrop your NFT again till the game is live. The game is, you saw the graphic direction. It looks really good. Like Reality Rush was rushed. It was rushed. Initially, the game was planned to be marketing event for Telegram games, but we became a full project. But Weather Challenge is actually high quality product that we are expecting to be. So that's why it takes time. Remember, Monopoly takes a couple years to develop. So we want to offer something better. I stopped at this. I had a lot of slides about Monopoly World, but John came in, showed what he wanted to for you to see, and you have a link. So basically, this is what you're gonna see for now. However, click the link that John gave you. There's some information about the Monopoly, but I do one thing. One thing that he didn't show you, I want to show you. It's the slide. Do you see something special about it? We are going to put a lot of brand partnerships, lots of brand partnerships. We are securing amazing companies to work with us, and that's additional PR for Royalties ecosystem. Every time we secure something big, remember Sandbox and all the Atari announcement, how they move them into next step. This is what we are doing, guys. This is what we are doing. So not only you have a big name Monopoly, you're going to have big brands under it. I would like to go to show you all the sites, but I can't. But there are going to be something big, really big. And I will close at that. I will not show you more slides because John didn't want you to see them, so I'm not gonna be showing them. But I'll answer a couple questions and then I'm back to do all the tasks at work.
Okay.
All right.
Let's
So
move there.
So a couple questions. When can we test Monopoly World again outside Poland? I don't know. When we are ready, basically. I will ensure our community knows about it beforehand. 5x boost also with the rush. Also, this boost is actually extremely overpowered. If you look where people actually spending ton, it's like 90% of the going to the 5x boosts. Do we want this with the rush? Well, we have to be careful, because if we do everything with the rush, then what would be the revenue generating for the game? You see my point? If we're not earning like dollars or ton or whatever, we have nothing to pay to the community. And this, of course, will change once we fix the task, and the task community will be actually, if they want to do the task, they will have to do the task to get the mining time or other partnership. Then the B2B money will come for the mining. But during this time when we didn't fix them, I will keep it at the ton for now. But eventually everything will be in the rush and RMV. We're planning to do wrap RMV on ton network. So we're basically going to be able to swap RMV with rush in the near future. Which NFTs are tier 5? Those are like the lowest quality NFTs actually. Example will be, out of my head, my office, Krakow main. This is tier 5 NFT, right? So our building, my office is a tier 5 NFT. You remember any? Like the lighthouse, Magellan Cross.
There are kind of a lot of them,
Yeah.
I actually have a list and I can check, but it is internal company information.
Yeah.
So
But I'm just telling you, give you a few examples that lowest quality are tier 5, highest quality are tier 0. No, don't start with the planets yet, because we're not going to be doing planets. So there will be no tier -1. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Can we use VPN to access the monopoly? You should be able to, especially on the Android devices. If you are using the iPhone, you will have to change the country in your setting, and that might lead to some problems. If you're changing on Apple too many times. SEC, I don't know. It's not tier 5, but SEC was special type of NFT because with the SEC there should be no royalties there, but we wanted to give anyway, like tiny amounts, so people that enter this and get from somebody SEC as a gift, whatever, they understand the concept. Okay, and if I have this, I earn some token. Yeah. When Big Bang NFT available? Soon. I think that will be around January. Any other questions that might have?
I think today we answered the biggest quantity of questions ever.
Yep. So that's it, guys and girls. Thank you very much for being here.
Maciej, just quick secret message. Maybe you want to do it today, or we will do it tomorrow as it was planned.
You can announce it.
I can announce it.
You are community head.
It's actually nothing in common with community, but okay. Actually, guys, as all you know, tomorrow will be Black Friday, and I think it will be good for us to join to the discounts fall. And we decided with Maciej to make for you nice bonuses, and we will have 2 discounts. Minus 50% for all loot boxes, which can you find in the Reality Metaverse website, and minus 40% for all loot boxes in the Reality Rush. So actually that's all. Tomorrow or maybe today evening I will share an announcement in which timeline it will be available, so you can accumulate some tokens and to catch the best offer this year, I guess, from us.
How long it will last?
It's up to us. I think minimum 1 day, maximum 4 days. So I think
the Monday.
Till Monday, till we come to the office to change price back. It is the longest diapason. Or you can rush Tom to work in the weekend, and he will move it back because he is a contract owner.
Well,
up to you.
Tom's still working on weekends, unfortunately for him. I would like to talk about Tom next month. He's a very special person for the company. Doctorate he's a doctor actually, has a PhD. So really amazing person to have in the team. So our token is in good hands actually. Pete, last question, because I like the question, and this is something that I want to talk about. Will the rush have dynamic price for everything in the game? And the answer is yes, but not now. So eventually, like the great works prizes and NFTs and loot boxes, everything will be dynamically priced to $. Because if the price go down, you will need more rush to buy something. If the price go up of the token, you will need less. So it makes sense. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys. Today it's over 100 people, so thank you for this amazing support as always. I'm really happy to see these numbers. Thank you all, and see you in the chats, and hopefully in our office very soon. Bye.
Bye.